Hello, everyone. Vincent Briatore here. Happy New Year. Today is the first day of the rest of your life, right? Or Madonna. You know, every year I feel older and older. And it's just, man, I just had a birthday in November. But until the new year switches, that's when I really start feeling old. Because then I think, even though it's November, now I'm turning, anyway. Other than that, I just wanted to say hello to everybody and remind everyone of a few updates concerning MCO and Crypto.com. As you guys know, I've been a strong proponent of this project. I used a little debit card, and if you want to get a card too, obviously I'll put a link in the description and everything. So, Crypto.com launched their own exchange. I think the beta went out maybe last month, okay? So they're trading Ethereum. They're trading like 5 or 6 pairs, okay? And they're adding some all the time. Now, recently, last month, a few weeks ago, I did a video about EOS, right? Because they have this program called the Syndicate. So the Syndicate is a kind of fundraising, also aka kind of promotional introduction of new coins that are being listed on their exchange, right? So for these kind of public offerings, fundraising kind of situation where they're listing, they offer up to 50% off of the token. Now, you buy these tokens with CRO because CRO is the cryptocurrency used within the exchange, within the app and everything. And MCO tokens are the ones more used with the card or everything. But anyway, so they did this big EOS offering, and everybody that had CRO tokens that was on the exchange or used the app, could purchase them, and it did very well. So now, Stellar Lumen is going to be listed. Now, EOS also is listed, like you can use it on the card, you can use it on the, not on the card, but on the, the staking and everything. So anyway, the new one is Stellar Lumen, XLM. Now, this is happening exactly 2 weeks from today on Wednesday, I think it's the 15th, right? So I'm going to do a video and remind you guys probably the day before. I'll make social media posts to remind you when this is happening. So what does this mean? It means that if you use the app, if you use the exchange, you can participate in this sale and get Stellar Lumen for 50% off. So that's a pretty good deal. So how does this work? Well, it's kind of like an offering where they allocate $500,000 worth of these tokens out on the market, and depending on how many people participate, you receive up to a 50% discount. Now, if you look on their website, specifically with more information about the syndicate, they'll kind of give you an idea of exactly the math behind it, but usually you don't really have to worry about, them overselling, but don't hold me to it. It could happen. But so far, you're getting a hefty discount up to 50% on these tokens. Obviously, you set up your CRO and you exchange CRO for the XLM. So if you're into Stellar Lumen, I've made videos about Stellar Lumen before. They have an interesting project, one that I much prefer compared to XRP, obviously, for many reasons, which I'm not going to go into this video. But anyway, it is a good thing to keep in mind because you're immediately getting a 50% off. Now, there's no, once these coins are dispersed, which happens usually, I think, very close till after the sale, so you're not waiting a long time. There's no lock on this either. Like, you can exchange these tokens immediately. It's not like you got to hold them for 3 months or 6 months or anything. Once you receive the XLM, you can turn around and sell it for MCO immediately if you want to. So it's free money. Why wouldn't you participate? EOS Manacha. I made a video. I'll actually link the video because I made kind of a funny video about EOS where I was asking questions because they raised kind of $1 billion through this company Block One. And there was a lot of questions about the actual, development of product or anything. But, this isn't really about critiquing the individual projects that get listed on the exchange. I just wanted to bring to your attention that maybe even if you're not a super fan of XLM or whatever, this opportunity is really free money. So you can use the exchange to just buy and then resell into MCO and then wait for the other one. Like I said, this is becoming more popular, so a lot more projects are probably going to participate. You have over a million active users on the cryptocurrency exchange already, like they're using the card and everything. So this is a lot of people. This is why I've really been behind MCO, the token, and CRO, is because it is becoming Crypto.com overall is becoming a huge player in this market. And I've been saying this for months. They just have a really good marketing strategy. They know how to create good relationships with their partners. And overall, they're taking advantage of so many different facets of cryptocurrency and giving utility to all these tokens. So all these tokens, the smaller projects or large projects like XLM or EOS that didn't have the initial functionality that you would think now can be used with the card, can be used with staking and other things that before they didn't. So it adds a little bit of utility and it gives them more exposure. And they're one of the few that offer this more comprehensive offering where you're getting 50% off. When you go to Binance or something, or Bittrex, when they offer a new token, they're not doing a deal like this to really incentivize people to participate. So the whole concept is very smart. I'm telling you, the marketing team over there, they don't play around. I think they have like close to 200 or plus employees. So the card has now been offered in the United States, started off in Asia, in the United States, now it's in Europe. They're growing so many different offerings and different aspects of cryptocurrency that they're investing in and creating opportunities for other other projects and stuff. So I'm really behind it. I think that 2020 is going to be a great year for MCO. Who else is doing so much? Who else is doing so much that you can actually tangibly do stuff with? Because everybody can talk about grandiose ideas, right? But at least you have something you can use. I'm using that card constantly. I just linked my Netflix to it because they pay back, your Netflix account, which is like $12 a month or whatever. So that's just an added features. What I'm saying is that they're trying to do everything they can, to promote this. If you've been seeing social media and stuff, like they got a marketing campaign, like everywhere I turn around, I see crypto.com. And I'm like, I like this because it's going to overtake this exchange, maybe become more popular than Binance, And not that I'm against BNB or something, but a lot about investing in cryptocurrency and trying to get profit is finding the new guy, right? The new project, the new offering that's coming up strong because they have more room to grow and break through than the big guys. Binance, Bittrex, all these big companies, and they have their own token like BNB. As much upside potential as they have, it's not as much upside as things like MCO and stuff. And if you guys have worked with these companies, then you already know what I'm talking about. They're great. Even the customer service. I was in New York City, right? And my card got blocked, right? Like flagged, like fraud, because I was moving around or whatever. I went online, and just submitted like the little chat thing to have it unlocked. There was somebody there immediately to help me unlock that thing. And I really like that because I hate getting on the phone, to be honest with you. But I was just surprised because it was the middle of the night. And they were constantly replying, and they were very quick and responsive. So that's just an added thing. I have no complaints about the company. So anyway, I just want to let you guys know about that offering. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm just thinking about this new year and what things I can achieve. Thinking about buying more properties, maybe duplex, triplexes, maybe looking into more like tangible small businesses, And I'll discuss that, profitable, more turnkey, actual businesses you can invest to, and how much capital does it really take to start something like that? Since I'm doing the research and looking into it, maybe I can share some data on that and give you guys some idea. Most people don't really have an idea, right, on how much it costs to really actually buy or start any particular business, or which ones are or more risky, less risky overall statistically, in this economy. So these are all things that I'm looking forward to covering and looking forward to achieving this year. So I'm trying to stay positive. It's 2020. What are you going to do? Another year has come and gone away, just like another summer day, especially up here. It's always cold. So thank you guys for tuning in. As always, buy red and sell green.
Beans, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, ram, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken.